Good evening, everyone. Continuing with 3 minutes of Tehillim. We are up to Perek Samach Beis, Psalm 62. We have some fundamentals of faith that are found in this Perek. The pasuk tells us, this is pasuk Yud Beis, Achas diber Elokim shtayim zu shamati. Hashem spoke once and I heard twice. Ki oz Elokim, that Hashem had strength. We'll see in a moment what that means. How do we hear once, but Hashem spoke once, we've heard twice. And the pasuk continues, pasuk Yud Gimel, Ulecha Adonai chased, to you Hashem is kindness, ki atah tishalim liish kima'asehu, because you reward or you pay back to a person according to their deeds. So first of all, what does this mean that Hashem spoke once, but we heard it twice? The Targum on this pasuk actually says that it's actually a reference to the process in which we receive the Torah. David HaMelech is referring to Hashem spoke at Sinai, he communicated to Moshe Rabbeinu, and then Moshe Rabbeinu communicated to the Jewish people multiple times, because we know Moshe Rabbeinu spoke to the Zikanim, he spoke to Yoshua, he spoke to Bnei Yisrael. So the lashon of the Targum is Oraitz echad b'male elokah v'tartin zimnim d'no shemeitz mipum Moshe Safra Rabbah. Interesting side note that often in Chazal we see Moshe Rabbeinu is referred to as a Safra Rabbah, a great scribe. And Rav Soloveitchik points out it doesn't literally mean a scribe, someone who only writes. Rav Soloveitchik said that Moshe Rabbeinu was a scribe in another sense, that he wrote on the hearts and the souls of the Jewish people. Not for now, but this has to do with also the idea of sipor, that a sipor is the same word as a sofer, that it's telling a story. But as a side note. So going back to this pasuk, what is this idea that Hashem has chesed, number one? And then we said that chesed is expressed by Hashem paying back or rewarding or punishing in some cases a person according to their actions. Rashi asks on this pasuk. Rashi says, "Ma chesed? What is that? Why is that considered kindness?" So the first fundamental piece here is that God is all-powerful, because we said Ki oz Elokim. Hashem has might. Hashem has power. So we understand that Hashem is omnipotent. Hashem is powerful. What is this chesed that Hashem repays people? So you might think on the face of it, it seems to be it's schar v'onish, as the Rambam includes in his 13 principles of faith, that Hashem rewards a person. But why is there a word of chesed there? So Rashi says something very interesting. Rashi says Ki ato teshalem liish. The pasuk says kima'asehu below me'asehu. It says like a person's actions. Hashem does, there is a concept of reward and punishment, but Hashem is not meting out exactly what the punishment, like exact din. It's not exact and precise. Rather, it doesn't say ma'aseu mamish ela mitzaso. Hashem pays back part of the din. So I saw in Rav Tzvi Hirsch Weinrib's commentary on Tehillim, he says in the Rambam's Ikrim, the Rambam's 13 Principles of Faith, it just says there's schar v'onish. But in here, in this parak, we find something very beautiful, that even within the realm of schar v'onish, of reward and punishment, Hashem, or David HaMelech is expressing this idea that Hashem has still that love and that chesed, that kindness for us, when He could exact din, He could exact a sort of particular and precise type of punishment or of reward. Hashem looks at us in a positive light and only takes part of the punishment. So that is a perspective on a schar v'onish, without getting into how it balances in the world and everything, but there's a chesed even within schar v'onish.